just hit home run number 62 on the season. Let's bring in our insider, John Paul Morosi, for more. JP, he is officially chasing history now, and now he's the main attraction for baseball fans around the world.
That's a great point. Check your schedule. No matter where you are, the show could be coming to town where you want to get there early for batting practice. You want to make sure that you're positioned outside the stadium with your glove, just in case a ball escapes the yard during BP, and you can find a way to make sure, yes, it came off the bat of the hitter that everyone around the country, everyone around the world is so eager to see right now.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Luis Castillo. And Chris, he's been a workhorse on the mound this year.
Over 200 innings pitched so far this season. I mean, just incredible when you consider the lack of durability and the lack of opportunity for starters to go out there and pitch deep into the ball game. So many injuries today that we see, but this guy, as you said, yes, an absolute workhorse on the mound. Not many guys can throw over 200 innings in a season these days, so absolutely reliable in every way.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a strike.
1-2.
Hard hit to third. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. The pitch. Runner on the go. Up the middle. Knocks it down. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Jamer.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. The switch hitter batting
Jamer.
right. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Takes it in for the out.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And a pitch. He's trying for third. Ground ball left side. And that one finds its way through. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mariners.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Isaac Paredes now. He's 0 for 1.
Second baseman,
Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple all-star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. Springs back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
In the dirt. On to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position.
One down. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. And the right-hander deals. Bounced up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Josh Lowe.
Back at T-Mobile Park. Here's the second baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
Castillo back to work. On the ground. Fires over to Hoskins. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting,
Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. First offering misses the mark.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one's gone. He'll touch them all. Home run number 65 on the year. And they tack on 3. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
No outs, runner at first. Now batting Wander Franco. 1 for 2. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Mendoza to second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Second baseman.
1 out, base is empty. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Checks the call there. Next pitch just misses. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Popped up. Franco settles under it. And there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging. This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 4 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 7 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners left on. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill today, George Kirby. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And he's got a double.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Up the middle. Boots it. Yandy Diaz now. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game.
Yandy Diaz.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to Hoskins. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 2, the Rays nothing. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. He doubled home a run in his first debut.
Oh, Boog, he consistently hits the ball hard.
Hey, your pitch,
his exit velocity and barrel rate, here are the tops in the league.
Hey, get your pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes. Anderson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Foul ball. Righty delivers. Good eye in that spot.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
At the belt and fires. Rip towards third.
He called it a fastball. That was a fucking sinker. What
and 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Julio.
Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Mendoza, only 20 years old. He's a former American League MVP. 1 down, base is empty. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And that one is gone. He circles the bases. His 66th home run of the season. It's 3-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's going to have nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
2 outs with a man at third. Colson Montgomery, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Fires over to Hoskins, and that is that. One left for Tampa. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Seventh inning stretch.
Back in Seattle, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt. On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's Randy Arozarena. 1 for 3. The 1-2. Out to short. Mendoza. They get the out on Arozarena.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza.
Marco Mendoza.
Bradley back to work. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
Kicks and deals.
Ball. Be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Just missed the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lowe has it sized up. He's got it. And there's one away.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series. So you would think the work is done, but when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for game 3 that you want to win it, and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that at home, you position yourself for good things down the stretch.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
One error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Lowe. Comes the 2-2. Up the middle, Mendoza. Over to first. Just got him on that one.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
So 2 down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Marco Mendoza. Homered last night. Added another hit as well.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. He left for Seattle. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Pavin Smith. And now the 0-1. Bounce to the left side. Fires over to Hoskins, and they got him. And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. Patino back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Just missed. Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. 2-2. Popped up. Montgomery under it. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Come on, it's you and him. Do it yourself.
The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And that's the third out. The Rays stepping in as the switch hitting shortstop, Marco Mendoza. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Hey, let's go now one time.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the inning is over. So they strand a pair. 7th. Isaac Paredes now. The pitch. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Verdugo fires it to the plate. Tag. Too late. He scores. And it's 4-0.
Comes through with the...
And now the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Fought off foul. Arroyo aboard here at first with nobody out. And 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Kicks and fires. And that's outside.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
In the air center field. Low makes the grab on the run. And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shum. We're here in Seattle. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And today on the hill, Robbie Ray. What do you look for here?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Andres Jimenez. Up the middle. The throw to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the left fielder, Steven.
Marco Mendoza will hit next. Having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And first offering is fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it stays fair. Anderson coming home. He'll score. It's 3-2. And he beats it. He's safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Here's Alex Verdugo. No RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Throw to second, save. Another throw to second, and he's back again. And a pitch. Well struck right field. Margot moving back. Back some more. And that one is out of here. His 18th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 5-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Josh Naylor.
The first baseman.
How about Robbie Ray, a guy who won the Cy Young Award in 2021 for the Blue Jays, an all-star in 2017. He grew up in Tennessee. He played on the same travel team as Mookie Betts and Tony Kemp, and he was a really good hitter. Fires over to Hoskins. Now 2 away. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing.
Now
one gone, runner at first. Here's a big power threat. Marco Mendoza. Check on the runner. Anderson gets back easily. Another move to first, and they're keeping him close. On the ground to third, might be 2. To Jimenez. Throw to first, safe. And up next for Seattle, Alex Verdugo. He's already homered in this game. Over to first, and he's saved. And he deals. Runner on the go. In the air, out towards right center. Peterson drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Man at first. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He walked and came around to score his first time up. The 1-1. On the ground to short, could be 2. Fired to second. On to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short.
Man at second here with 2 away. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and so they end up with some speed on at first. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Savali over to first. Mendoza dives back in safely. Left-hand batter waits. Comebacker to the mound. To first, and Verdugo is set down. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Now batting.
Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of him.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The run comes in from second, and they trail by 1.
Well, there you go.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marco Mendoza.
The shortstop, Marco Mendoza.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of...
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. His 67th home run of the year, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 7-6. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle.
Hey, here we go.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
Right-handed reliever, and a ball evens the count. Anderson leads off second with nobody out. And now it's filled up. And here it comes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. Tapped softly on the ground. To second, there's one. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
Final score here today, 10-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
10 runs.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show back here at the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's a speed threat, Marco Mendoza. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Gets up.
A little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And Cleveland on top once in.
Naylor.
Campbell back to work. On the ground to short. Mendoza. Zips it to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as it ends.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Andres Jimenez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
One down.
The pitch. Roll to short. Could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Over to first. Safe.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get.
Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom 4. Now it's going to be Marco Mendoza. The right-hander back to work. Popped up. Arias settles under this one. And it's caught for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited.
Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners.
So clutch. You could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And there's a ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Plesac a throw over. Anderson dives back. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. And the inning is over. Mariners leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back in Seattle, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Andres Jimenez. Swung on, popped up left side. Candelario has this one sized up, and out number 1 on the grab. So 1 out, nobody on. Steven Kwan getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Out to short. Mendoza whips it to first. That's out number 2. So up next, Bo Naylor.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
The 0-1. Out to short. Mendoza fires over to first. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They trail it here 4-2.
7th inning stretch.
Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
That misses. And that's ball 2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
That one hit to right, and that's the inning. Base is empty with two away. Gabriel Arias digs in now, 1 for 3. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. That ends the frame. So an incredible rally here at the top of the ninth has completely flipped the script of this game. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Guardians 6 and the M's 4.
I think people might be surprised to see how many pitchers have collected 200 saves in their careers. It's not a lot, and he's just joined that club. Keeps climbing that leaderboard, save after save.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Mendoza. 1 out in the top of the first. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Marco Mendoza. 3 for 9 of the series coming here. Chopped out in front of the plate. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Julio.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Righty delivers. To first, maybe a 2-ball. There's 1. Return throw to first, double play. And the run scores from third. 1 down. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners.
Mendoza.
And a foul ball. Mendoza getting to start at shortstop. Only 20 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. 1 down, base is empty. And that one missing low. And another ball.
2-1.
The pitch. There's the strike.
2-2.
That's off the mark. Full count now. Smash to the left side.
Beat it out. Beat it
Toss to Naylor. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a base hit right there. So now back to the top of the order.
Everything came together for him. Nice.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. In there for strike 1. No outs, runners at first and second. Left field.
Get off, super fall.
Pulls it in on the run. And there's 1 away. Manuel Margot up to the plate. 3-2. Bounced out to short. Fires over to Hoskins. And that is that. Welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. James Karinchak up and throwing. Sandlin getting cranked up as well. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Stood absolutely.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. He's already homered in this game. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one.
1-1-1.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Now it's the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. Karinchak, 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2017. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
That one way outside. Now 1-2.
Wait for a good one.
In the dirt. Naylor down to first. In time, ball game. And the strikeout ends it. 11-5.